We're now going to begin a series of 5 sutras related to a grammatical entity, nipata. Nipata. Now, when I first was presented with these sutras, we did not go into a great deal of detail because at one level they're very simple and straightforward, because we knew that down the line, maybe way down the line, it would all become clear. And I was, I was fast. My seatbelt was fastened for the duration. So today I'm going to give a little bit more context about the implications of these 5 sutras pertaining to nipata. So 1456, 1456. Or 19 in Siddhanta Kaumudi, Pragrishvara nipataha, Pragrishvara nipataha, Pragrishvarat nipataha, Pragrishvarat nipataha. So, prak means until, prior to, until, Rishvara, Rishvara nipataha. Well, what that means is that until the word or the sound sequence, Rishvara, appears in the sutras, it's understood that the sound sequence, nipata, should come to each of those sutras as anuvritti. So, a logical question might be, where does, this is not crucial, but we might want to know, inquiring as we are, where exactly is that? So that is in the Sutra 1497, approximately 41 sutras later, Adhirishvare, Adhirishvare, Adhirishvare. So that is amounts to the Padaparto is atir ishvare. So the actual word involved is ishvara, and then the question comes. So until that, in the next 41 sutras, nipata is always there as anuvritti. Then we might wonder, if the word is Ishvara, why does Parinini put it in this sutra as Rishvara, Rishvare? Well, there's a reason for that, and since we're all inquiring, we might want to know. And the answer is to disambiguate it, meaning it turns out there's another sutra down the line with Ishvara in it. In fact, it's Ishvare Tasun Kasunau, Tasun Kasunau, and that sutra is 3413, or in Siddhanta Kaumudi 3440. So while 41 sutras is kind of a lot for a particular little anuvritti there, it's a lot less than all the way to 3413. So Panini made sure that there was no ambiguity there. The Ishvara he means is the Ishvara in Adhirishvare. So far that's it. Just Pragrishvara nipataha, all that's saying is until Ishvare nipata comes. Question then might be for us, why do we care? What is this nipata thing anyway? So it's a sanya. It's that is a mechanism in the grammar, and as it turns out, as we'll find, although we're not going to find out all 40 flavors, it has a number of different variations or subtypes or flavors. But key thing is they're all nipatas. Now, so what? Well, the reason that's most often cited is certainly a big reason. And that's because of a sutra I have here, 1137 or 447 in Siddhanta Kaumudi. So Swaradini Patam Avyayam. Swaradi nipatam avyayam. Or, padapata, Svar Adi Nipata Avyayam. Swar Adi Nipata Avyayam. So, we've heard something that sounds a little like this recently. Svar Adi, that's Svar, that sound sequence, Svar Adi means Swar and so on. Just as we had in Bhuvadayo Datavaha. Bhuvadi. So Swar is the first member of another Gana, just as Bhu was the first Gana, member of the Gana of verb roots, we could say. There's another Gana that starts with Swar, and there are lots of Ganas. They are in general attributed to Panini, but like all sorts of friends and relations of the sutras, they have not been so unambiguously preserved. But it's been possible, I think, to significantly re-engineer them in different ways. But what we care about more at the moment, Swar Adi, so Swar, etc., that Gana, and Nipata are Avyaya. So putting Swar aside, once something gets the name Nipata, it also gets the name Avyaya. Why do we care Avyaya? Well, Sutra 2482 or 452 in Siddhanta Kaumudi is Avyayat Apsupaha. Avyayat Apsupaha. Now, the gist of that is Avyayas, in Avyayas, concerning Avyayas, Ap and Sup endings are deleted. What does that mean? Well, Ap we'll put to the side, that has to do with some feminine meaning in endings. But Sup we already know at least a little about, because we've just done Sup Ting Antam Padam. Sup Ting Antam Padam. And we talked quite a lot about Ting, not so much about Sup. But we do know that Sup concerns all of the nominal endings, I guess, except for Ap. But pretty much Subanta, that's a way of saying noun. Subanta, one that ends with Sup. So, drum roll, here's the thing. Once you get to be a Nipata, you have also become an Avyaya, and by this sutra, if you're an Avyaya, you lose your endings. That's how Avyayas lost their tails. Or at least it's one way. So, that's how Avyayas, or indeclinables, one way at least, are born. So that's kind of a big deal. And Nipata is the sort of like Pragrithya. It's this overall collection of related but specific entities. As I mentioned, going on for 41 sutras. Now there's another reason Nipatas are meaningful, important. Just as we started a long time ago, we know that by 1114, Nipate Kajanam, Idu de Tvivachanam Pragrhyam, Adasomat She Nipate Kajanam. Idu de Tvivachanam Pragrhyam, Adasomat She Nipate Kajanam. So a single lettered Nipata, except for Ang, and we talked quite a bit about Ang, a single letter Nipata is Pragrihya. So this is a case in which the Nipata triggers both the loss of Subanta and gives the designation pragrihya. So that's quite a lot in this one concept that is potentially easy to overlook, but not for us, because we're generating. So this will make sense to us, and it will matter. And also, there is a video of concerning this, of the Ong and so on, which is the number 13 video, if you are interested in kind of digging into it any deeper. So that's it. We have some further Nipata sutras to go, and then we're very, very near the end of this section.